very important. So we can get rid of some kind of hereditary diseases and even some kind of means toxins we need to get detoxified. And after the pregnancy, during 3 stages of the pregnancy, first 3 months are important for fetal hardware development, that is brain, neural cleft. So we know that beforehand, during pregnancy and before 3 months the pregnancy, we need to take folic acid, vitamin B12, even D3 is now it's recognized. But along with that, we add Ayurvedic detoxification procedures, and during pregnancy also, first 3 months are important for fetal physical growth. So for that physical growth, certain food items, certain food restrictions, certain meditation, certain even musical soothing of body and mind of the female. It has been like we are doing interesting work in this. With the musical pieces, she literally means, even we did some fetal color Doppler study during the musical listening of the mother. So fetus gets more and more placental circulation, fetoplacental circulation, that is important for fetus make psychological and physical growth. So fetus gets more and more fetoplacental circulation. So these all remedies during first 3 months. Then during second trimester, fetus intellectual and even the overall growth occurs. We can say it's like software development. So certain affirmations, certain talks to the baby. That's all scientifically proven for relaxation of the mother. And that relaxation creates a healthy intrauterine environment. See, we did a study and it shows that if the problems, many of the pregnant women are nowadays getting diabetes, that is gestational diabetes, and that gestational diabetes again causes long-term problem for the fetus. Even after delivery also she continues with the getting sugar problem, and even the baby can get diabetes. So we need to prevent that, and we need to give certain kind of treatments to mother to relax the proper fetoplacental circulation and to prepare her for post-delivery status, even for quality of breastfeeding, breast milk, and mentally preparation of breastfeeding, and even happiness of mother is very important. 3 things are important for the means, that is for fetal wellness, mother means healthy and happy motherhood, and postpartum proper breastfeeding to the child. So, and along with this, the father should also, a family should also get involved in the process, so we can prevent hypertension, diabetes in the fetus, means after delivery. So it is very important. So this Beta Progeny project that we are doing a lot of work on this.
That makes so much sense, because you always hear about, the hormones that are being, carousing through the mother's body, whether it's stress or whatever.
So, yeah, we need to make available different kind of this holistic approach of our project, Beta Progeny project, for all over them.
Yeah, absolutely. A holistic approach to everything just makes so much more sense, doesn't it?
Correct.
Now, you're also involved with yoga. Can you talk a little bit about how yoga helps the body as well as the mind? And
yes, actually, yoga is a part of Ayurveda. When Ayurveda says a lot about body, yoga always says a lot about mind. It's a kind of emotional maturity enhancement. It helps us to soothe our all thought process. Whatever we do, first we think, then the certain emotions, certain vibrations get created, and then we act. So this should be a kind of spontaneous flow. We should have control on them. So yoga is to get connected with your inner peace, with your inner happiness, and then that should reflect on the society. Yoga is complete health, and Ayurveda and yoga goes hand in hand for this health and happiness. It's actually maintaining the harmony. To my heart, because sometimes it's mistaken. Yoga is not mere asanas or body postures, but yoga is beyond that. It's simply what I understand by yoga is to get connected with. Get connected with your own self, true self, happiness, and to get connected with the society. It's very interesting.
Yes, it really is. And what I appreciate about your view, you coming from India and me coming from the United States, and it's frustrating sometimes in the United States when people only see yoga as a fitness modality. And when people when they get stressed out, I didn't make it to my yoga class, I'm so mad. And I always think, that's not what it's about.
Correct. I can make it out. You are like on that path. The way you are like communicating and connecting with the person, like it's yoga actually to get connected with. Yeah, I appreciate. Very nice.
Absolutely. How can people begin to learn more about, connecting with themselves, about the whole Ayurvedic process? How can listeners who are thinking, wow, I didn't know much about this, what are some good resources or ways that they can start educating themselves and learning more?
Yes. See, Ayurveda is a process where you can understand yourself. Simple, basically. It starts with your nature. Each and every individual is different. That's what Ayurveda understands. Ayurveda says that constitution is an integral part of understanding your own self. If you understand the constitution of your own self, you can deal with your body more smoothly. We conduct a program to know your constitution, to know your basic nature, because these programs help one to who am I is the basic question everyone must be having. Who am I? To whom I belong to? That is a basic question. And that inquisition leads to understand the constitution. See, if you understand your basic nature, there are 7 kind of different constitutions. I will give example. My constitution is like a Pitta Pradhan, or is say B kind of personality. So to my personality, I should eat light food. I should not eat very spicy or hot food. I should not do extensive kind of exercise. I should not keep myself fasting. If you are career-oriented woman and you are take the dominant constitution and you are working outside and you are not eating properly, you will burst out. So that anger will come out. So you need to control your lifestyle, your diet habits according to your constitution. If you understand that constitution properly, you can deal with your day-to-day activities, your career, and even interpersonal relationship. Because if you understand the other person's constitution, you can deal it with nicely. So that is basic Ayurveda, to know the constitution, to understand the constitution. The second important thing is to get detoxification. See, we have a complete health package nature gives us. There are like different kind of variation in our internal what I can say, the internal cellular level debris. So we need to get rid of that debris, get rid of those toxins periodically. If you get rid of those toxins periodically, the microcellular level cleansing happens. And that microcellular level cleansing is not comparable to any kind of medicines or surgical procedures. So that cleansing literally change you as a person, because after getting rid of these toxins, your digestion is improved, your eating habits are improved, because these cravings and all this due to the debris, even obesity problems get cleared out. So this detoxification is important even for the healthy person and even certain kind of diseases. So that helps a lot. Some allergy problems. So we cannot always suppress the itching or rashes or the kind of allergies with certain medicines. We need to get rid of that antibodies. They are creating a problem. So that is detoxification. That is panchakarma treatment. So basic to know your constitution, get rid of the toxins, that is detoxification. And third important thing is certain herbs. Make friendship with certain herbs, so that those herbs literally we can compare it with antioxidants, rejuvenation, so that really helps you to upgrade your health periodically. So you need to understand what is my herb, and then you need to get that herb because that is natural. We did a study on that also. When we take multivitamins, supplements, rather than taking multivitamins or supplements, if we do proper exercise and lifestyle modification along with the herbal supplementation, the health is upgraded. So that is important aspect of Ayurveda.
Yeah.
Yes.
It makes so much sense to first know your constitution, because there's so much, like, magazine articles and advice out there. Do this, but we are all different and it's not going to work for everyone.
Correct. That is important. Each and every individual is different and we need to follow according to our constitution. Yes. Mm-hmm. And body constitution, even psychological constitution is different. Even our psyche. Yes.
Yeah, so very much, because some babies are just born happy and others are more, we are different. So I love that.
Correct. So Ayurveda believes in that, yes. And especially for women, because see, women has got a kind of, always talk about hormonal imbalance, but actually hormones are good for our health. So we need to take it positively and take the help of those hormones to get our creativity at its most, because women is best, like we are most creative person, but the all is hidden. We need to explore our hormones with certain things. That is very important. Yeah.
That's very important. And then with the detox, talk a little bit about, do you detox kind of consistently throughout your life, or do you go through times where you detox more? What is the best way for listeners to kind of do that?
Correct. See, nowadays there are many detox methods, even with the diet, even with certain thought processes, even with certain colon wash. There are many methods and many things that are coming up. But scientifically, Ayurveda has developed 5 main procedures for this detoxification. Each and every individual requires it differently. It's not like that. You should do detoxification, tick mark, and you are all well. No, it's always tailor-made program. Each and every individual is different, and according to constitution, the stage of the disease and the pattern of the disease, even where you belong to, the country, that is also very important, because the outer environment plays a major role according to Ayurveda in your internal hormones. So your body and the outer environment is closely related. So according to that, the detoxification methods are different.